12 signs he wants to marry you someday. Perhaps you have been seeing each other for quite some time now, and it feels like you have met your soulmate, and now you want to know whether he is going to be your life partner or not. So you want to look for clear signs that he wants to marry you someday. But how do you tell if he wants to marry you for sure? Asking that directly may not seem possible to you, but in this video, I'm going to share with you 12 signs that should tell you that a man wants to marry you someday. Number 1. He has made you a part of his life. Fleas has secretive affairs and two people do not share much beyond their fantasies and desires. However, when two people fall in love, they tend to make efforts to know more and more about each other. And when a couple is looking to settle in life together, they make each other part of it much before. If he shares his goals with you, confides in you, and includes you in his day-to-day life, he surely has plans to have you in his life forever. You are pretty much his best friend as much as you are his partner. You are important to him. Number 2. You have met his family. If your guy has made you meet his family and close ones, then this is a very important sign that he wants to marry you someday. His family are the other people he loves the most. Besides you, he would want you to be present at his family's get-togethers and gatherings if he sees a future with you. He is relying on you to make a connection with his family members. If he wants you to know his family and for them to like you, it is a clear sign he sees himself marrying you. Number 3. He talks about a future with you. If your man sees you as his wife one day, he will discuss his future with you. He makes you a part of all his future endeavors. He may often discuss financial and personal goals with you and how he is planning to secure the future. In fact, one of the most prominent signs he wants to marry you someday is that he involves you in his future pursuits. Number 4. You hang out with his best friends as a couple. If your man sees you as his plus one, it is one of the clearest signs that he wants to marry you. You are a part of his friends' gatherings, especially friends who are happily married. He thinks about marriage, and since it is the next organic step to your relationship, he wants you to hang out with his close group of friends. He also wants you and them to know each other. This is another sign that he wants to marry you, and he is looking to have you in his life long term. Number 5. He doesn't shine from acknowledging your relationship on social media. Social media has assumed a lot of importance in our lives these days. Your man tags you in cute memes and doesn't hesitate to show off your relationship in public. It is evident that he is not shy to admit that you two are together. If he uploads pictures with you and comments on your pictures too, it is one of the signs he wants to marry you. Number 6. He looks to save money. If your man has suddenly started to cut down on his expenses, or he is looking to save money, he might be getting ready to get married and settle down with you. He might even suggest opening a joint bank account. This indicates he is looking to solidify your bond. He may always be interested in planning for joint assets or buying a property. Money is a very fragile topic, and if he shows his willingness to discuss the topic with you, it is one of the signs he wants to marry you. Number 7. He is interested in living with you. Has your guy invited you over to stay with him? Is he keen to live with you, or are you already living in together? Either way, if you are living together or he is keen to move in together, it is one of the top signs he wants to marry you someday. He may have given the keys to his apartment to you, and he is ready to live with you because he probably believes marriage is just a formality. A guy who is sharing his belongings with you lets you into his sacred space and works to resolve issues, if any, sees himself marrying you. Number 8. He asks for and values your opinions. If your guy wants to marry you someday, it is important that he considers you important in his life. Egos and relationships do not last together. If your man can set aside his ego and ask for your opinion on something, it means he really values you. It is also an indication he looks upon you to be his advisor on things he cannot crack himself. He trusts in your abilities and feels confident in them. The guy knows that there will be tons of issues wherein you will take common decisions if you get married. In a way, now that he knows your stand on different things, it becomes easier for him to decide his future with you. Number 9. He knows your likes and dislikes, even the little things about you. Yes, so this man who is looking to make you his wife someday focuses on the little things. He knows the real you, all that you like and dislike, and he pays attention to the little things. The slightest change in your looks the little frown, that worry you are trying to mask behind a smile. He can see it all, and he will make it a point to know what is happening right there and then. Anything that holds relevance to you holds relevance to him. He considers you very important in his life, and anything that concerns you concerns him as well. He remembers all the important days and dates, knows how you like your beverages, and remembers that you hate those red roses, because in the end, it is all about the little things. If you find your man going out of his way to do not just the big, but the little things as well, it is one of the signs that he wants to marry you. Number 10. He doesn't shine from showing affection. If a man truly wants to marry you someday, he won't have any qualms about being affectionate and loving towards you. He wouldn't hesitate to show his love for you in public or when he is with his friends. You can feel the pride he feels when he tells others that you are his girlfriend, and his gestures indicate that he is serious about you. He indulges in a fair bit of PDA with you too. This is one of the unmistakable signs he wants to marry you. Number 11. He loves your family as his own. If a guy shows the same compassion, love, and respect for your family as he does for his own, he is clearly looking to marry you someday. He does not think of you just as his girlfriend, but as a life partner. He considers it his duty to ensure that your family is alright and becomes protective of them. Number 12. He often brings up kids in his conversations. Having children is organic to many couples post-marriage. If your man talks about how he wants to raise his kids or what he has planned for them in future, it indicates he is looking to have a family soon. He is gathering your views on the same. Perhaps he has already told you what he would like to name his children or how he wants them to grow up. Perhaps he is loved by all kids and you can see that. This indicates he is looking to have you as the mother of his kids, and that he will be adopting that someday. If he hints at this often, it is one of the signs he wants to marry you. What do you think? Which of the points can you relate to the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to know things men notice about women instantly, check the card in the right corner above. If you've gained any value from this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more dating and relationship tips video. Thanks for watching.